Hey everybody, Jake here, and I'm gonna actually do a new series, and we'll see how it goes over. See if you guys like it. This one's gonna be called This Week in Ink. I'll start off with some news in the fountain pen community, and then go to some updates on the channel front. So a little bit more personal there. So we can get started here. So some pretty big pens have come out or been announced. Um, One that I've been hearing about incessantly is the Conklin Duraflex. So this is similar to Noodler's Flex Nibs, but the design is completely different. I've heard it's easier to actually flex, it's a little bit smoother, things like that. So I'm probably going to try that one out. In fact, I'm certainly going to try it out. It should launch today on Goulet. They have a timed exclusive as far as I understand. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. It's just a black pen with rose gold trim. I really like rose gold, especially with black. It's an interesting combination to me. So I'm probably going to check that out. On the slightly more expensive front, there have been some limited edition Pelikans announced. So the first one, and the most popular one probably, is the Pelikan M600 Turquoise White Special Edition. This is similar to the M600 Pink and White, where it's basically a white section, white end cap, white cap, and then a blue striped barrel, or turquoise striped barrel. It's really, really gorgeous. I would probably be picking one up if it was an M800, possibly. I'm just not. An M600 is a little too small for my tastes. They also announced the Pelikan M120 Iconic Blue. So this is similar to the M120. I know they did a green with a black cap, black end cap, black section, and green barrel. This one is completely blue. It's a kind of a darker, almost navy blue with gold accents. So you can get this in two different varieties. By the way, the Pelikan M600 is $400. I don't have any pictures. Didn't want to go through all the, jump through all the hoops to get those, but I do have links down in the description where you can check out both of these on nibsmith.com and Goulet, which are the two sites that I've seen them on. Anyway, back to the M120. So you can get this for $188 base price, steel nib, or you can get the special edition box set for $212. So that's a markup of basically $24. Really, really cool box. That's the one I'm going to link in the description. It looks awesome. You also get a bottle of ink with it with a limited edition label across the front. Really, really, really nice. If this pen were larger at this price, I would jump on it. And the last thing last pen really, and ink that I've seen release recently and be really popular is the Lamy Vibrant Pink. I do have a bottle of this. I do not have the All-Star. I'm not really into collecting limited edition pens if I don't like them, so I didn't grab that one. But I did get this ink. I really like pink inks, and it also has, I don't know how well you can see that, some glitter in the bottom, which is really, really surprising. I currently have it inked up in my Lamy 2000 for review, so that should be coming up very soon within the next couple of weeks. I'm impressed though so far. I like this ink. It's pretty good. I suggest you pick up a bottle if you're into pink inks. I don't know how long it will last. There's also a lot of shading to it, which you'll see in the ink review, that really, really impressed me. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to some more personal news, kind of on the channel front. So first thing, I guess, I'll go ahead and bring out the new acquisitions that I've gotten. And we'll go ahead and start with ink. So like I said, I got the Lamy Vibrant Pink. I also have been holding off on these for a while, but Goulet just started stocking them, so I went ahead and picked up some Organic Studio. The Henry David Thoreau Walden Pond Blue, and the Ralph Waldo Emerson Twilight Blue. This is much more of green. I should have a review coming up of it very soon. I love this ink, guys. This is fantastic freaking ink. I really hope this is just good. The flow is fantastic. The shading, the sheening, they're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. These are $13 for a 55 milliliter bottle, and I believe the Lamy is $12 for a 50 milliliter bottle. And you get the blotting paper with the Lamy. Really, really impressed with this, though. I'm going to be taking a look at this one after the Lamy Vibrant Pink. So the next big project I have coming up for the channel, not that big, but big for me, is I want to do top 5 beginner pens. Basically, under $30 that I'd recommend for people as far as the first pen goes. So I've picked up a few pens for that over the course, and I'm just going to give kind of my initial impressions about them real quick. So the first one is the Nemesign Singularity. I love my Nemesign reentry nib on my FAC 700. It's fantastic. Holy crap. And it's gorgeous too. So I was like, okay, well, this is probably a really good contender for, budget pens. These are about 20 bucks. And it has that really pretty Nemesign nib. This isn't like the reentry style where it's kind of burnt towards the tip, but it's very nice. So I picked this pen. I will admit I had very high expectations for it. I'm not a big fan. I won't spoil anything, but at the moment I'm not really recommending this to anyone. So I'll kind of leave that there. Now, one that really did impress me, and I've heard about these recently on Reddit, and I just had to pick it up. I tried to get a different color originally, but they were out of stock on that, so I just settled for this one. This is the Pen BBS 323. So as far as I can tell, this is hand-turned acrylic, and you can kind of see the chatoyance there. It's beautiful. A lot of depth to this material. It's really, really nice. This, I will say, is going to make it onto the list. I'm very impressed with this pen. So, like I said, the Nemesign's $20. This is like $11. It's really nice. There are a few issues I have with it, to be honest, but they're so minor in comparison to what you get that I'm definitely going to be recommending that one. I really like that pen. All right, I mentioned the Duraflex earlier, so I'm actually going to be picking it up as well for a couple of different reasons. So, one, for ink reviews, because I'm hoping the flow will be nice and wet and I can, start using it in lieu of my Lamy 2000, or maybe use both, depending. But I also would like to get it for paper reviews. I've mentioned doing paper reviews before. I've been holding off for this. I kind of wanted to have one of every fountain pen nib, pretty much, from a Japanese extra fine up to a flex nib and stub, both of which I've picked up recently, or I'll pick up the Duraflex today is when it comes out, basically to do my paper reviews. So I have a small backlog of paper reviews I have to do, so those will be coming out in the coming weeks. Rhodia, of course, I use it all the time for the ink reviews. I love that paper. The Marimon Nemesign paper that I use for work. I also carry this around with me, just in my pocket because of how small it is, but I hate this paper. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it for you. But this is a moleskin notebook. These are trash. The paper's trash. So I'm looking to replace that with field notes. This is a slightly larger version that I will be actually carrying. This is the Signature. It is the blank sketch paper version. But I like to have a flex nib for those to help out with the paper reviews, so I can go ahead and get those out for you guys. Next thing, this is pretty much strictly channel related. I hit some big milestones, for me at least. I just hit 250 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribes. You have no idea how much it means to me that many people watch my content or even care. It's astounding. I really started this all just to, basically talk to people about fountain pens in the comments and kind of give my opinion in case someone wanted to purchase something. They could kind of see maybe my perspective on it. So this has gotten bigger than I thought it would. Still growing very rapidly, in my opinion. For a review channel that mainly reviews pens. But I also had another milestone. If you have a YouTube channel, there's an app called YouTube Studio, and basically you can go in there and it will show you how many views you've had over the last 48 hours. So the best pens of 2017, or top 5 pens 2017, whatever it was on my channel, really blew up for me and got me really close to this marker, but it didn't quite get me there. But I just hit 1,000 views over the course of 48 hours, which was huge for me. That's just astounding. Especially considering my channel total right now of views is like 35,000 or so. So that's just amazing. I just really wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and everything else. And I also wanted to say, I don't bring this up in videos anymore, just because I don't like it, really. But it would be a massive help. So I just want to throw this out there. Down in the link, you'll find, as I mentioned, the Pelikan links, and I'll throw in the Lamy as well, and the Conklin Duraflex, just the products I talked about. But also down there is my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm not very active on either one of those. But, if some of you guys want to start following, maybe I'll start putting out content, like what pen I'm carrying that day or whatever. Also down there is the Patreon link. That's a bit of a touchy subject for me. I don't like asking for money. So what I've kind of determined is that anything I do make from Patreon is basically going to go right back out to viewers in the form of giveaways, which is the main reason I set that up, because I have pens that I don't use. I have pens that maybe you guys would want to see that I don't really care to keep. So the funds from that would be used to purchase pens for review and then give them away. So if you guys are interested in that, please, donate via Patreon. If you're interested in donating via PayPal, just so that Patreon doesn't take a cut, you can email me at jakestake00@gmail.com. I'll try to put that in the description as well. But thank you to all you guys again for everything. This channel has been going a lot longer than I thought it would, and I don't see slowing down or stopping. I'm going to the Atlanta Pen Show coming up. Really, really excited about that. Hope to have some good footage from that for you guys. Some discussions with the people I'm going with on kind of our impressions of our first pen show. Maybe some haul videos, things like that. But I'm really excited, and this channel has grown, like I said, a lot more than I thought it would. And I just want to say thank you guys. Also, this video has gotten a little longer than I wanted it to be, but this week in ink, I'll put out a few, see how they do, and we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I also have an ink review up right now of Diamond Jade Green. Check that out. And I'll have a pen review of this guy coming up this weekend. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.